evening, South Jersey sports fans, and welcome to the amateur basketball mecca of the state. Here we are at the Margate Jewish Community Center for tonight's Clash of the Titans. It's the executive elimination between Trump's Plaza executives and the Castle execs. Come inside with me tonight for fun-packed excitement and maybe some good laughs and some good ball.
Yo, you homebrats out of Bronx, this one's for you. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
To the Mecca once again for an amateur highlight of the season in basketball. What we have here tonight is a bunch of frustrated executive athletes, I feel, who are getting out of their suits and ties and jumping into some skivvies looking to play some ball and get sweaty in front of some good-looking cheerleaders. I think these guys have been all tied up, all keyed up all season long, looking to bang heads, bang shoulders against one another after last year's Castle victory. My name's Long Ball Mason. I'm here with my friend J.B. Bueller, one-time All-American basketball player from Temple University. J.B., I want your outlook on this ball game. What do you think?
Well, Mace, you don't know what to expect tonight. The team's only had 5 practices to get prepared for this game. You know they're going to come out with a lot of emotion, and you don't know whether you're going to see a lot of continuity in this game or whether you're going to see a sloppy game. Only time will tell.
I think what we're going to see is a lot of horse liniment spread around after the ball game and a lot of whirlpools getting used up because these guys are out of shape and limping around. I have a feeling we're going to have a few laughs and maybe a few good jump shots stuck in here and there for the crowd.
Well, if you see any of that manure laying around, let me know so I don't slip in it, okay?
Okay, here we go. Off to you.
With Coach Jim Wortman of the Castle team. Jim, you're the defending champions of last year. You won the game last year. What should we expect from your team this year?
Much the same effort that we had last year. The guys have practiced hard. They're going to play hard. We may not win the game, but I'll tell you what, we'll be in there till the very end. The Castle team doesn't know how to quit.
All right, you had 5 practices. Do you think you're really ready for this team-wise, or do you think we'll see single efforts?
You'll see a lot of team ball. This is what was our big surprise last year. It's going to be our big surprise this year. It's going to be a big team effort.
Do you plan on going inside or staying outside around the perimeter?
We'll start from the inside right away. We'll take it right to them, find out what they got. If the inside doesn't work, then we'll go to the outside if we have to. But the inside is going to be what's going to open up the outside for us.
All right, thanks a lot, Jim. Good luck to you.
Okay, thank you, pal.
We're with Jeff Ludwig of the Trump Plaza team. And Jeff, we want to find out, what do you plan on doing different this year than last year in beating the Castle team?
Well, what we're going to do is just go out here to have some fun and all in good sports. So we brought out all the managers, directors, and the vice presidents to play a little ball. We're not going to,
You're not taking this too seriously?
Nah, it's all for good fun.
How about those 5 practices? Do you think they were enough to get you prepared?
Well, actually, we only had one real practice where everybody came, and that was last night. Other than that, we've had other ones, but that was an intramural team that we had.
Do you predict yourself a Trump Plaza victory?
Of course.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks.
I never get over that feeling, that butterflies in my stomach before the tip-off of a big ball game. Every game I've ever been to, win, lose, or draw, playing or announcing, watching, or just there for the fun of it. I always get pumped up for a big ball game.
I know what you mean, Mace. I don't know. It seems like there's a little intensity in the air tonight. I didn't expect such a big turnout, did you?
I'll tell you what, these Castle fans are always out for their athletes, you know? When it comes to women that work at the Castle, they love a good sweat.
For the Castle crowd, so they might be considered the home team tonight, Mace. What do you...
And they got that home team advantage.
Here we go with the introduction. I was wondering whose mascot that was, Mace. Skip Camp.
And the big man for the Castles in the middle, jumping center, be number 34, Skip Camp. Skip's a chief slot technician. Number 16 is Big Bernie Dillon, a leaper, special projects manager for the Plaza. We're playing two 20-minute halves here. It'll be a 15-minute intermission at halftime.
Three-point play is in effect. The three-point line is in effect tonight, Mace. I wonder to see if we're going to get off to a slow start tonight, or they're really going to run at each other.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what kind of athletes we have out here.
Here's the tip-off.
And the ball's up. And the Castle wins the tap. And number 20 pounds the dribble, drives the baseline, goes up with a running one-hander. No, they're scrapping for the ball underneath, and another offensive rebound. That'll be the key to a ball game like this, offensive boards. Number 16 at the top of the key is Bill Schmal, stage lounge manager. He looks to be the point guard for the Castle. He pounds the dribble, goes over to number 20.
A three, but he traveled, Mace. He traveled.
Traveling the call. We have a couple of diminutive referees here tonight. Looks like a sideshow here. We got these boys from the carnival. They're refereeing the ball game.
They're from the rent-a-rep squad. You never know what to expect.
And here comes the Plaza. Three-pointers up. Brick off the backboard. Rebound. Number 23 goes down. Just as I thought, it's going to take a little while for these guys to loosen up their muscles, Jeff, and get their feet underneath of them.
They look a little sloppy so far, Mace.
And the Plaza throws the ball in, comes around, foul line extended. Out to three-point range, pounds the dribble. Number 14 goes up. Oh, discontinue. I think they took that basket away on a 3-second call against the Plaza. That's a shame. It was a nice shot. Point guard. Bill Schmal pounds the dribble at the top of the key, goes deep into the corner. Schmal with the ball again outside. He's trying to get the ball inside. Mike with the ball, throws it inside to another Castle ball player. They look a little disoriented. We go long, he fakes a three-pointer, goes to baseline, breaks it out. Schmal. We have another 3-second violation. These guys are camping in the lane, JB. Out of shape, what do you think?
Well, you can tell they haven't had much practice time. They didn't have a lot of time to prepare. This is a very sloppy game thus far. Steal by the Castle there.
Steals the ball underneath, he travels.
Mace, this is looking ugly so far, Mace. Looking ugly.
We're 2 minutes into the ball game. We haven't had a field goal yet. And there's been 5 turnovers already. Beninoff with the ball. Number 14 pounds of dribble, foul line extended, looking for an opening. This kid's not afraid to shoot. There's number 1, running one-hander, in and out. And a big rebound by the strong center. Stolen right away, he's up, he scores. He looked like he was fouled on that, no call. 2-0 as the Plaza draws first blood, the Tigers. John Beninoff put it through on a steal, Vice President of Hotel Operations.
2-point John Beninoff.
Schmal still out front. He's looking for a long three-pointer. Kabang, JB. That's what we call a NBN.
That's
nothing but nylon from 22 feet, JB.
What touch, Mace? What
Bill
touch?
Schmal. A three-point jumper. He stuck that one. Well, number 7 is not afraid to put it up, and he cans the jumper. That's John Beninoff. We can see who the scorers are here for the clubs early. Is Beninoff's 2 for 2.
That's 4 early points for him, Mace. They might look to go to him a lot tonight.
And the Castle works the ball around the perimeter. There hasn't been one interior pass yet. The big man's camping down low. We go over to number 39 for the Castle. Another steal by Beninoff. And he was fouled in the backcourt. Oh, I gotta believe.
I think they called it a travel first, Mace.
I gotta believe the ref blew that call. He was
a serious distraction.
he was bodied up there, fouled. So 23 drives the baseline, goes off the Camp. He's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That was Skip Camp. That was a good dish off.
Skip Camp with a power move down low.
That was a good dish off pass by Jerry Shafar there. Bounced it right into the lane. Set it up for a nice easy layup, but he was fouled.
And here we go with the chief slot technician at the foul line shooting 2.
Was that cheap slot or cheap slot?
Chief. There's nothing cheap about the Castle, JB.
That's right. I forgot, Mace.
And he goes 1 for 2. Scores tied. 4 minutes gone in the first half. Got a little pressure at half court by point guard Mike. Oh, he definitely traveled there. They missed that call. Slippery sneaks, a little foul line jumper. Number 16 put that down for the Plaza. Bernie Dillon.
Showed some nice touch on that, Mace.
Bernie with a little NBN of his own there, nothing but nylon.
He's got a nice soft jump shot there.
Castle continues to work it around the perimeter. No interior game. Long jumper by Schmal. He's off this time. And Camp loses the rebound. We're going to go the other way to the Castle. Plaza takes the ball on a turnover.
Mace, I'll tell you, I talked to Jim Moorman. He said they were going to look to go inside. Thus far, they have not been able to get it inside. The Plaza has shut their inside game down for now.
Looks to me like the Plaza's trying to force the outside jumper. There's a good play right there. Schmal with a steal, and it goes right back. A double turnover. Beninoff traveling.
Looks like Mark Atish is running the Trump Plaza at point guard there, Mace.
Well, you know, Atish is in charge of this club. It's because he's the executive vice president back at the Plaza, and I think whatever he says goes on the court and off.
I believe you're right there, Mace.
We have a long one-handed three-pointer, and they're scrumming underneath for the Beninoff. A fine athlete for the Plaza comes up with a board. He's got a couple of field goals, 2 or 3 baskets.
There he is, Mark.
There goes a Tess again. He wants that ball. It's stripped away by Schmal. He's driving the length of the floor. The bodies are banging, bodies are flying. He hits the trailer.
It's Jerry Shafar. He dished off.
Schaefer with the ball. Back to Schmal. The big redhead has the ball. We go back to Schaefer. He takes the 2-pointer, and he bangs it home. We're tied up again, 6 apiece.
For a while there, I didn't think we were going to get any scoring, Mace.
Castle playing pressure defense. Oh, we have a foul on that one.
That's what
As
happens.
Beninoff was wrapped up by Schaefer there.
That's what happens when you leave your feet, Mace.
And here we go, multiple subs coming in for both squads. We're going to have to rewrite the playbook here as we got 10.
Looks like a wholesale change there, Mace.
Looks to me like the Castle's going to play that whole bench tonight. Here they come. This is the big power squad for the Castle. We got some squat thrusters in there now, JB. This squad here, average weight of about 250.
I think they're going to be moving them out of the middle, Mace.
That's my man James in there with the headband on. One of our big men in the James Williams. 6'3", about 250. James is one of our executives in the security division at the Castle, and he's called for the foul right away.
That was Mark Kashuta trying that power move down the middle there, Mace.
Kashuta drove his shoulder right into his chest, went to the basket, drew the foul. He's
good underneath side.
Fouls on the ground there by number 33. Another one of our big boys was down there bodying up. That's number 33. I know who he is. He's a Mrs. Trump's bodyguard, that number 33. The Plaza spills one in there, 8-6 with 14.5 minutes to play. Number 32 for the Castle is also in the security division. That's my friend Frank Keene, security shift manager.
Almost stolen, run down there.
Frank's out of Philly. He's what they call a Philly guard, the redhead from West Philly. Oh, they're trying to work it in, and the pass is stolen by number 12. Marandino, a sales manager, pounds the dribble, foul line extended. 10-footer on the baseline. There's the big man. Security's ripping down the board. There's that Philly guard, pumps it inside to number 44. He's a power player.
Looked like backcourt to me, mate.
Well, the ball was touched there by the Plaza before it went over. We pump it inside to the big man. And he's tomahawked across the arm there by Marandino of the Plaza.
There's a little bit of that inside game, Mace. You're trying to work it inside now.
No, the key word there is little bit. That's a little bit of an inside game, JB. And there goes Red at the foul line extend. He jumps up 22-footer, front of the rim, a little weak.
Driving back down court, shooting.
Oh, beautiful deuce there. He drove from end to end. That's number 14 for the Plaza, Kachuda. Kachuda is a shooter. A beautiful reverse layup over his head.
To shoot it for two. But I'll tell you, they're taking a beating in there, Mace. Every time they get that ball inside, there seems to be a crowd of Tomahawks just waiting.
Now the fouls are building up, but they do have 23 men on the bench over there ready to come in if anyone fouls out, JB.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be in any trouble if anybody fouls out. That was 3 quick ones on him, Mace. Looks like he broke out the blade tonight.
Three-pointer out of the corner. Nothing but net, the NBN. Big man with a three-pointer. Glenn Simon, Casino Collection Manager. Another offensive board. They're all pounding the boards here. There's a scrap underneath. My man Frank Keene come out of there, lost it back. Marandino throws it up, no basket.
That was an ill-advised
Another
shot
big
there.
board there.
Down on the court is number 44.
And the Plaza pounds the dribble past the timeline. This Kashuda's a ball player. You can see, oh, he went to the hole. Big rebound. James jumping up. Castle pulls it down.
He's about the only one penetrating lanes right now, Mace.
Now you can see Kashuda's a ball player.
Frankie Keene raises up.
Frankie's a player too. He keeps pumping it inside, but they're not looking for the shot once they get position in there.
Marquez.
What are they going to be with? Like
Kashuda leads the ball game. One of the best players in there. Marquez replaces him.
Looks like he got hammered there, Mace. Looks like they got away with one there.
And the score is 10-9 with 11.5 minutes left to play in the first half.
A sloppily played first half also, Mace. The lack of practice is showing.
Long three-pointer in front of the rim there. I'll tell you, Beninoff likes to put the ball up, don't he?
Yeah, he sure does. From any distance also. Mike, that Mike, I'll tell
There's
you.
another two turnovers within. Coming over the back is Beninoff. He pounded Big James in the head, one of our senior executives from the Castle got banged pretty hard that time on top of his head. He's used to getting banged around. He's an ex-policeman, and now he's...
Jay Williams there.
That's his name, Big James Williams. Frank Keene pounds the dribble at the top of the key. Drives the left side, a running one-hander hard off the backboard. That's another big board for the Plaza, number 20, Dave Bryan. He's an OMS manager over there at the Plaza. Edis back at the top of the key, pounds the dribble. He throws it over to number 2, Rod Ferguson, a financial controller. Whoa, a big block there by number 30 for the Castle. As the Castle does have some big boys in the middle. Not a lot of skill out there, but a lot of energy being exhausted out there.
I'm surprised at that substitution. James Williams, he was starting to really dominate the boards, taking him out at that junction.
Here we go, and a steal. It's a 2-on-1. Keene, the pass over. Oh, he threw it right over Mike's head, and another turnover. Mike Custodio was looking for the pass there, wanted to lay it in, but the Castle back up on top.
Mace, I think they forgot about the clock for a while. I think they forgot about the clock for a while. Huh?
Well, the clock hasn't run for a good 5 minutes, has it, JB?
Yeah, I'll tell you, they're really trying.
There goes Kashuta again, right down the pipe. He draws the foul.
I'll tell you, he didn't rest long, Mace. He got off that bench in a hurry.
Oh, we have an injury. We have an injury. That's Frank Keene down on the floor. One of the Castle's better ball players.
He looks like he's seriously hurt there, Mace.
Well, I hope not, JB. He does seem to be hurt, though.
Does the Castle have their doctor with them tonight?
It's a shame to see that kind of injury in this kind of game, Mace.
Injuries happen when you get executives out exerting so much energy without warming up enough or without exercising enough before a game and not really being in good shape to really play ball at this level, at this full court, this 90-foot court here in Margate at the Mecca. And these guys are really, pushing it, trying to prove to one another that, they can play ball.
Well, you can see they're at the executive level here, Mace, so a little bit too much of the good life sometimes, Looks like
That's what life's all about, JB. Earn enough money so you can have the things you want, eat the things you want, and do the things you want.
And you can be me and have the Hooper triplets,
The Hooper triplets, bought and paid for by JB. There goes Frank now. He's not leaving on his own power, though.
Looks like a twisted ankle, Mace. Might be a sprained ankle. He doesn't look like he's putting any weight on it. He might just turn to. He was trying to get position on the defensive end there.
Well, I'll tell you, he was pulling down a lot of rebounds for him, and he's in pain over there.
Looks like a definite ankle problem. We'll have to check on that and get back to you, Mace.
Yeah, that's strong. The injured Castle ball player, Frankie Keene, who seemed to have been a spark to the Castle tonight until Frankie hurt his ankle. Frankie, what exactly did the doctor tell you at halftime?
Well, he told me I know one thing, I'm not playing, so I'm done for this game.
Is it a fracture, a break, or just a badly turned ankle, Frank?
I'm hoping for a badly turned ankle because I need the money to work. But I'm sure we're going to be able to come back in this game. What are we down, 3 at this point? 2, 3? I'm sure we'll be all right.
Well, Frankie's here. I think he's looking for a little workman's comp. I don't know about you, but we're going to have to talk this over with Ivana tomorrow. He's looking to sit back, lay back for the summer and play a little golf and collect those checks. He's got the ice on that so-called fractured ankle here. I don't know what you sports fans think, but
I'm hoping it's not a fracture, to be truthful with you.
I'll tell you, Frank's got his heart with the team, though. He turned down the doctor's request for an ambulance to take him to the emergency room. He wants to stay here to see the ball game. Back to you, Mark.
Marcus shoot at the line.
Shooter at the line, shooter too. It's in and out. Can't find that shooter's touch yet. But he does have a hell of a nice pair of sneaks on, JB. Probably bought them 5 minutes before the game. And he used every bit of the rim on that one, and it spills through, and the Plaza takes a 2-point lead with 10 minutes left in the first half. I see number 42, Mike Morgan's in the game. Now we got a new point guard out here. Custodio running his mouth.
You know, Mace, they should let some of these calls go. These refs, they get a little carried away here, Mace.
Oh, a good ref's an invisible ref.
This is true. They should let them play ball. They think they're on CBS here.
Estes bounds the dribble. Tries the left side, and he's pounded out there by number 42, Mike Morgan. I played ball with Mike before, and my recommendation to Mike is pick up golf, Mike. I think you might have a better golf stroke.
You might have some kind of stroke, huh, Mace? What do we got here, Mace? What do we
The
got?
fouls at the Castle, and because you're going to go to the line, Estes shooting 1 plus the bonus, 1 and 1 for the Plaza. Now there's a discussion over there at the scorer's table as to whether we're shooting the 1 and 1 yet. Is the Castle in the penalty or not?
Mace, it seems like we've been on this 10-minute mark for about a half hour now, This game just does not seem to be moving along at the pace we thought it would. We might not get out of here till midnight at this pace. Here we go, Mace.
There's a 15-foot jumper by number 20, Dave Bryan, the OMS manager. Come up a little short. And Mike pounds a dribble. He steps in, passes it back outside. We come across to Morgan. He pounds the left-handed dribble, and another 3-second violation against that big security man. Ivana's, at number 33, is Ivana's personal bodyguard. He seems to be guarding the middle of that lane tonight. That's his third 3-second violation.
Mace, I thought executives are supposed to be able to at least count to 3.
Good point, JB. He pulls down a big board, though, and throws them elbows like he means it. Here comes the Castle again. Mike Custodio pounds the dribble, top of the key. He goes to the right, inside to the big man, and he's fouled on the shot.
That was a power move, Mace. That was a power move there.
He seems to have the power. He seems to be carrying a little keg around his belly there too, JB. I don't doubt that he threw down a few green beers last week at St. Patty's Day. What do you think?
They might decide to tap him after the game, Mace.
And now we're shooting 1-1 at this end for the Castle. Big number 33 steps to the line. See what kind of a touch the man has from 15 feet out. And he eyes the basket and goes up. JB, he banked that in, JB. He don't look like a Windex man to me.
I don't know. Do you think he meant to do that, Mace?
It doesn't matter. There's an ace on the board, and the score's, they're 1 down now, 11-10. He eyes the basket, throws up. A little strong with that one too, JB.
That one looked nicer though, Mace.
I think he might have been down at the gym tonight, lifting a few weights before the ball game. The way he shot that. Oh, Mike there thought he stripped it clean from Kashuta, but I guess Kashuta eyes the basket. Nothing but net. A good rotation on the ball, and that one drops through. And
is that shooter's touch?
It's 13-10 with 9 minutes left to play, and the Castle takes timeout. Yeah, I'm pumped up. I don't know about you, JB, but I'm pumped up.
I definitely think they're getting the fans right into this game, Mace.
Score is 13-11.
Woke me up a little bit, I'll tell you. Something about bouncing
some more
cheerleaders.
substitutions in here. I don't know who that man is deep in the corner for the Castle, but he came with plenty of gear, JB. He's got the headbands, the knee brace. He's got the 2 sweatbands on his wrist. He looks the part. And we come over to number 30. Mike drives the lane. A little piece of that. Number 33 fouls it up. And the Castle banging the boards. Mike again. Low. Number 30 bangs. He's fouled. Number 15 in there. Who is that number 15 for the Plaza? This kid's got no name. He looks like an axe to me. He's a tomahawk man. That's his 15th foul here in the first half.
Looks like the Castle's starting to take over on the boards now, Mace. They can't catch up, though, on the scoreboard.
Castle doesn't have a shooter on the squad. Looks to me like they could use you out there, JB, with that nice touch off the backboard you distributed.